Aha, there's one of the seals. Third, alright. Almost there. Please get some more mana chunks. And health chunks, please. I think I can go back in a little bit. Right. Oh, okay, there's still plenty of room. No, I'm not gonna get kicked down this time again. No way. Yeah, you guys go down. Oh, son of a... I thought you were all gone. Ah, you were so close. Oh, you. Oh, so that's how you can do throwing weapons. Just have them attack, and then when they parry, just throw the weapon at them. Most of course you miss. Man. I guess it weakens me or something. Wait, I didn't even get any stuff from... So if a trap steals the finishing blow, you don't get any loot. Is that what it is? No way, man. No way. And I'm starting to think that it's down there in the sewers that the last seal is. And I'm definitely not fighting that freaking mimic sewer monster again. But that does require me to fall down to get that. Oh, just for safety. Yeah, I don't need to deal with the rest of them. damn it. Rage mode, I guess. Yo! Not a single unique though, unfortunately. You. Yeah, there's not really anything else of those I can do. $19, it's $18. Which should have been $15. What is it that does that I get? Super set mana recovery. Alright. And 4 health recovery after each kill. Well, 4 points isn't that much when you have 226. But yeah. Right. I've lost 5. It's probably from this one. And it's really unfortunate the fact that you can't what is it? You can't make equip it and help it yourself. You have to hope for good reps or buy from the shop and such, which is a little bit unfortunate, if you ask me at least. Didn't notice you. So please do not get out of there. No, yeah, but then again, I have fought other monsters that were mission related. Whew. Aha! Thought it might be back here. So now I'm done with those. Hope we get a reset point. Or else I'm probably gonna be in really big trouble. That is the way for me to get out, but that requires me to pull that thing out of the statue. Oh, in the mouth. Dude, would you? Yeah, the bow is not on my back. Where the hell did it go? Hello there. Dead man walking. One skill point. The merchant says, blah, blah, blah. Marvelous. Okay. Let's see, got a skill point. Fortunately not a reset, but hopefully I can. That one is definitely one very important for me. The fact that I can get health back after doing a parry. Especially against the boss. Need to also get the passive. Health recovery while also having stone skin, but yeah, I'm not able to do that. I would require more skill points, but I'm almost out of options for getting those. And I still haven't seen anything specific about where to get those. Let's see. Skills. Can reset substats and skill points. Reset points can be obtained from normal mode quests. But I've only received one so far. So it require me to have like a quest I can do over and over again, where I can get those reset points. But I haven't seen anything of that kind. Let's get rid of some more of all of those stones and such. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I can make some equipment so that at least hopefully I can sell it. So I can get some points. Or some money. So I can get more money so I can use at the merchant's place. 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then daggers, cut spell cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure. Was there another one? Oh, right. But I do have another. What I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh wait, that was for the wrong thing. Well, now that forces me to make another blade. Alright, real quick. Okay, so I have some small standard ones here I can use. For magic. Then I can sell them. Oh. $500. I think I need more, but I just want to make sure first. But I also don't have enough of these powders. Do you mind? What? Did you just get double purple? Sucks. Rare, woohoo! Rare. Pretty sure I'd only made 4 of those. Let's see. I can't get another one of those. I do have some damn good armor in the legendary there. I guess a buckler I could try. Oh, fire that! Oh, it pretty much helps itself. And it has +2 armor. That's pretty damn good. Let's see, what level is it? No. 48. I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, this one is definitely much better. I could actually just go double up with these, but the max damage isn't that high on that one. Wait. Gotta... Alright. Try and get some more of those. Magic kind of things. Alright. Let's see. I don't think I really... Oh. Did I accidentally fix that one up with a standard? Alright, then I might as well. And those two broken down. Well, that's about all I can do for now. Right, well, what was the other thing? Right, Senbo Sakura. Let's see, how is it compared to my dagger? Oh, the dagger definitely does a little less in minimum damage, but maximum damage, oh, it's insane there. Of course, there is the dexterity on top of it as well, plus the parrying damage. Increases slashing. Okay, let's hope this is gonna be enough to finish this. Nope, it has not been locked off. Son of a... Oh, that isn't very promising now, is it? Okay, I also don't know how much health I have at the point when I get down there. Oh, he dropped 2. Holy. I still have no idea where that leads to. It ain't that nice. Ow. Well, I could try the room with the mimics. Hopefully maybe I could get a helmet that's legendary, if I'm extremely lucky. Don't mind me. Just walking through. Yeah, bye. The burning doesn't last as long as I hoped it would. That's unfortunate. Oh, a melon. Great. No, I don't remember. Where does this even lead? I guess I don't remember this blockage here. Sounds like I dropped something. Oh, okay, so that's the way that leads up to here. I think I might have missed this part then. Huh. So it's a quick way to, well, quick way to get around the goblin without much conflict, or risk of conflict. But the issue is that it's a long way around at the same time. Plus, every time you re-enter, you still have to pull the lever, it seems. Or every time you re-enter the game, at least. Because I did need to re-pull some levers when I re-entered this area. Okay, real quick. What? Oh. Which switches which one is the mimic? No, I don't have any more room. Yeah. There we go. Okay, they are quick to turning around. But seems like it is possible to annihilate them before they get a proper hit in. I'll leave the last one. Remember to tell my tale! Should have been faster, buddy. 2 again! What the? Okay, seriously, what is happening? Is it my luck factor that comes in here to play, or what? Short staff. I don't know if that's what you would call it, but okay. So gold damage increase slashing attacks. Oh. Parried enemies. Sounds pretty damn good. But that one also has a lot of parrying damage. Plus it has lightning. Which this one does not. So yeah, there's a little bit more maximum damage, but the other stats makes up for it. Break free from human! I'm guessing because I reached level 50. So now I'm considered a demigod or god or something, maybe. the boss doesn't damage me too hard, I might actually be able to just be kind of an leech against him and just constantly keep myself alive by continuously attacking. So that depends on if my stamina and endurance will allow it. Stay cooking. Sure, come on down here if you dare. Going for the legs again, huh? Let's see. Oh man, there's something I really need. Got to really use something to drink. Excuse me, wrong tube. but did give me enough time to fully recover my health, pretty much. Oof. Sheesh. Oh god. Excuse me. I think it's done now. One at a time, thank you very much. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I don't really think anything's gonna beat what I have. Not even. Although, the AP is so freaking high, slashing, 8 penetration. But of course, it's not really gonna do much against the boss. But it would be damn good to duel with against enemies and such. I forgot to. Go begin to get some health. Alright, so here we are again. Let's see if we can get this done. Okay, start seeing more plausible now. Dude, could you chill down with the chain attacking? I'm trying a lot. Dude! One major skill attack after another, after another, after another. Can definitely feel they don't have a mana pool they have to consider, huh? Ouch, I already lost a whole lot of health now. Are you serious? hell are you doing? Just circling around me or what? Ah, damn it. Oh, whoa. Ah, come on, not another one. You can play with toys at home, please. Okay. Okay. Ah, damn it. So I see the purple cross coming. I should dodge behind him. But of course, depends on how much he can snap rotation when he has that skill going. But if I can just do it directly, his back might be exposed. I can just do a flurry of attacks. Damn it. Alright, Bone Daddy, come on. You calling your little boys all the time. Whatever. As I suspected. Still in there. Alright. Okay, so this is just a time thing as soon as you walk in. Politely just fuck off. Yes, thank you. And bye-bye to you. How did I lose my blade? No, you don't. Come on. My fingers are just getting tired, man. Come on. I'm almost there, come on! Yes! Yes! No, no, what are you doing? Please, no, not third act. Please, come on, just be dead. Okay, I'm not... Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god! What? Wait to leave. Finally. Hey, the goblin. All the people have left as well. Yeah, I'm coming. Easy on the vocabulary, buddy. What is the way he's running? I understand we use a little bit of our torso when we, our upper body when we run, but that's kind of ridiculous. You're aware I can get ahead of you, right? So eventually I will run out. Let me get that out of the way. Oh, I can't destroy it. So wait, who killed all of the monsters on the way here? Just asking. Oh, they're through there. Like, how did they get through? How did they even open the gate? Somebody's asking so many questions. Sorry. And he just disappears through the rocks. Wait. How do I... Hello? Hey! What? Oh, he was showing me the way, maybe? What? What? Oh. It's just, I just needed to see them. And the orchestra, having a little theater. Act 1. I'm not really sure what's supposed to be going on here. So that's supposed to be me, I guess. Yeah, I never used Zweihunter, so yeah. Okay, I need to sit down because that fighting hand left me very exhausted. Oh. Let me see, where am I? This is a fine spot. So I'm guessing based on the names it's made in China? Or at least Eastern country. Anyone who ever supported urban world games and legendary tales demo was released on side quest. Might be Korea. I don't know are these actual drops and stuff? Wonder why original town is burned. Some players brought disaster to the town. It's maybe you? No, you are part of the story. VR is awesome. Indeed it is. Permanent death is available. Yay, as if it wasn't hard enough already. Challenge mode is available. Challenge mode can be played with the character that's your normal mode. You know what? I'm good. I'm good. If I'm to play this game again, it will probably be with another player where I take more of a support role, or depending on how they want to play themselves, of course. Like, if they want to do a mage, I will do kind of a tank so they can focus on dealing damage. But man, it has been quite a couple of hours going through this game. Let's see, how many have I sunk into it already? Excuse me, 26 hours. And I'm exhausted now. The game definitely, I don't know what year it was released, but I'm definitely guessing it's like a year, maybe 2 years old. Can't say for certain. Yeah. Can definitely tell it's more in the... Of course, I also don't know how much research that they had to work with, but I mean, they spent 4 years Of course, they got support from Patreons and stuff like that, people who back them up financially. Okay, sorry, I am so exhausted. I'm kind of like zoning out a little bit here and there. Music is good. Characters are pretty good. The whole stats selection and such, pretty good. I have no complaints there. Awesome that there's the whole skill setup and such, but I do think it would help a lot, because this is not a game that's for beginners, so to speak. Or it's not beginner friendly, and it is 100% not RPG beginner friendly. Like, I had to go in myself and look at the different skills and stats and how things would work around on the character. RG can be kind of ruthless, so there has been some points where all of a sudden it just comes rolling in with legendaries. Of course, the chances can be increased with, for example, luck, the stat, but if you are to play another role like a warrior or a mage, you're kind of gonna have a hard time going with that, because there's also specifically, of what I understand, luck is based on crafting and such, so you are heavily reliant on the stores giving you stuff that you can use. Of course, if you don't do as I did with a dexterity build with crafting and dismantling stuff, then you can just sell the stuff and then just have more money to work on with it, with the merchant, so you can have more money to work with and therefore heighten your chances. But it can be kind of ruthless, and sometimes you might need to grind a lot. Also, if you don't craft your weapons yourself, eventually up at the high end, you're gonna have a hard time getting weapons that are at your level and such. But in general, gameplay and game mechanics are good, but there's just some things that needed to maybe be softened out a little bit more. Would also definitely have loved that there had been some more options to do reset on points and such, so you can either make it free, so you can go back and forth, like to try and experiment a little bit what works best with you, you know, min-maxing as it's called, or just allow it to do with you to buy a reset at the merchant with points or something. I don't know, or have a fourth character somewhere that can reset you. So you don't only have one reset point and then that's it. Because if you do it as I accidentally did, luckily I still had some points I could earn, so I could get some of my secondary skills in with healing and health recovery and the whole parry system recovery stuff. But it can very dangerously cause you to have to completely start over with a new character, which is very, very demotivating. And the options of drops are definitely much more in the favor of the warrior than the... what's it called? The rogue, and then at the end, the mage not really having a whole lot of drops. They only have, well, if they're lucky, armor, but... and the helmet, but that's for everyone. But wands are definitely something that's hard to get by in this game. I can definitely say that, but of course, wands aren't that necessary. If you are to have a wand, it's for the stats or for the legendary skills that are in it. And then it's just your magic you have to focus on and build up, and building up your intellect and wisdom and stuff like that, basically. A thing I would have liked very much in this game is if you find some good equipment, like legendary stuff, and you find it early on, that you are allowed in some way to maybe sacrifice some other equipment or something, or use the materials to upgrade specific weapons so they can level up. So for example, you start out with, for example, I had what did I start out with? I think it was a buckler. Yeah, I think that was my... Oops. There we go. Buckler, where it's like... It's legendary. I was super lucky to get it early on, but it's like... Well, now it's like level 5 or something. I can't really use it for later on stuff. So yeah, you could scale it up with you as you go, and also if you find some other equipment where it's like 35 and you are up at 40 or something like that, then you can craft a little bit or use some resources to upscale the weapon. Maybe talk to the blacksmith so he can do it for you. But yeah, I definitely wish the whole equipment stuff, levels and scaling and such could be a little bit more flexible. And maybe also so you could have an option like I don't know, use a specific item for heighten the chance of you getting some specific stats and stuff, because if you're creating daggers, there's a very low chance you're aiming for strength or intellect, so you probably would want more like dexterity, maybe also some specific elemental stuff where you can maybe grind some enchantment stones or something over it, so it becomes this augmentation, I guess. But yeah, they could have done more with the crafting system, but it might also just have been a little bit too much. But I will say that some of the enemies, bosses you have to fight at some point, they are definitely some that feels like you are supposed to be 2 players to fight this enemy. So if you go in as a solo, it might be a little bit more, well, it is more challenging, but I mean, benefit in numbers, but it depends, of course, if there is like an upscaling, so if you're 2 players or 3 or 4, I'm not sure now, because there was those, I understood it as there was only 2 players that could play together in this game, but there were 4 transportation stones that brought you into the final boss, so I don't know anymore if there's supposed to be 4. up to 4 players supported in this game. But yeah, I do think that there could have been a little good pointers. It is good. The physics are pretty smooth. Nice with the whole flexibility and strength, dexterity, and intellect stats. That it's not too overcomplicated like it is in some Dark Souls games. Also, that there are 2 different sets of stats. So there is you using your weapons to level up, and then there's the other secondary for when you take damage, you cast magic, you clear quests and stuff like that. I don't know if it's for smithing as well or something, but awesome that there is that. So there's a little bit of split. So you are constantly in a bit of growth, you know. And skill tree selections are also pretty good, but there could have been a little bit more introduction to it, so you are aware of that, because I don't remember there being like quest-wise it told me to go into the skill section and implementing stuff, introducing me to it. So I just had to, you know, look at it myself. Which took a little time for me, but I'm also experienced in games and RPGs, so if you're not used to that, you are kind of in a dead water. Is there anything else I can think of? It is pretty good with the amount of different weapons there are, and not different eras, but the different kinds. That there is some from Nordic weapons, there's Roman or Greek weapons, there are British weapons, there are German weapons. Like these guys are enthusiastic about weapons and armors and stuff like that, of different styles and such. And they even used like German names for German weapons, and Skortum, so they go for like Greek weapons as well. Like they are enthusiastic about the RPG aspects. But personally, I think they could have eased up a little bit on the difficulty level. Like, I was lucky I got that equipment that allowed me to recover my health for whenever I fought the boss, whenever I deal damage. If I didn't have that, I don't think I would have gotten through this game. I'm gonna be honest. It was definitely gonna take a whole lot more tries. The major armor I had that allows me to use my mana as a replacement for health if I go down to 1, was definitely not going to carry me through that. I will also say that some enemies' attacks are kind of inconsistent. Like, they don't really seem to have like a cooldown or like resources that are needed for their attacks, so they can kind of just like spam. There was, for example, the last boss that continuously slammed down into the ground, which it caused me to have to dodge a lot, but sometimes I just have to move out of the way. Like, there was no way for me to get around that point. I also don't know, sometimes it kind of felt like the more I died to some of the bosses, then kind of the more the lower the difficulty kind of went with them. So I don't know if they're supposed to be that as well. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good game, but it's not like great, phenomenal, stuff like that. It needed some more work fleshing out, in my opinion, personally. but I will definitely say it deserves at least a... I was thinking of giving it a 7.5, but I think I have to push it up to an 8. Like, because there is so much care put into this game, you can definitely feel that. And they made it so there is freedom for you to work on the, like, what kind of way you want to fight. For example, you can just go with 2 bucklers and smash heads in with them. You can probably also do it with normal shields, but I definitely feel some rough edges here and there that I think could have been smoothed out a little bit more. It is also unfortunate because it is a great game. It is great. There is just those small things that can cause a little bit here and there. And also some of the quests, I don't know. Also, this last section, my god, they could have added at least 2 or 3 more travel stones. And also an easy access into the final boss. For example, as I did, where I came in, fought for a couple hours, then I had to leave. But of course, as a streamer, that's also part of the reason that was an issue. But it's still, if you're about to go to bed and have to, you know, stop playing the game and you're at the last boss, then you have to go through the whole dungeon again to be able to get close to him. It kind of feels rushed at the end. And it might also have been because they were starting to run out of resources and such. I can't say for certain. But they definitely made a great effort and did good on it. There are some issues with the physics, but nothing too terrible. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for today and for this game. Finally a finish on it. I thought I was done when I was done with had defeated the Necromancer, and then when I thought I had gone through the underground bypass, I don't know, and lowered the bridge, and then maybe, oh, I have to fight the boss now inside of the church. Then there was a whole dungeon more I had to go through. Oh, that whole back and forth with having to go through the same dungeon, and there was that pesky cube that I died so many times at. It's which that section, that also feels like it was meant that you were supposed to go in as 2 people or something, because monsters just keeps respawning again and again and again. They could have made it like at max 5 or something comes in, and then if there's like 7 or 2 players or 3 players, then it upscales the amount of enemies that could be coming in. But yeah, I think they meant it to be primarily a multiplayer game, but could be played as a single player game. It just wasn't skilled right for that. But yeah, that was it for today. So tomorrow I am let's see, gonna go with a new game that has released recently that I have been keeping my eye on for about 2 years, I think. Roughly 2 years. That is called Sword of the Sea. I am very much looking forward to play that game on stream. It became part of the included bundle. It's from the same creators that have made stuff like Absu, I think it's called, and there's Journey. You know, it's like one of these games that are, you don't really know what's going on. You just know there is kind of a linear path. There is something you have to do, and then there's an unspoken story where there's no dialogue at all. It's just music, beautiful scenery, and I'm looking forward to it so much because the principle, it goes with something I really wish to see some more of in games, which is you are surfing upon a sword over the sea and have some sort of task. I personally think like people usually use like bikes and big vehicles and such. I really wish there were more that would go with like they did in Ratchet & Clank A Crack in Time, where they do hover boots, they do skate like hoverboards and stuff like that. I really wish more games would go with something like this, because it's does the whole thing of it allows quick maneuverability, and also it leaves you to quickly jump in and out of it quickly, instead of having to go into a car, which takes like, oh, there's like 10 seconds to get in, then we have to add the mirrors, we have to adjust the side side mirrors as well, and then we also have to adjust the seat. It's like, it's just which also it's a thing they, like, for example, have done in Destiny. They are now trying to implement in Borderlands 4, where it's like you have these hover bikes, but they can still be kind of janky in like turning and stuff like that. A surfboard and a hoverboard and hover boots leaves way out of that. It's like supposed to be much easier control on that aspect. Plus, it will also look way cooler, if you ask me personally. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that game, and there is possibly also going to be some leftover time, so I'm gonna be doing a quick run into Synduality Echo of Ada, and then just to finish up on some requests, and also see what's afterwards. So maybe I can do some more requests on stream. Also, I think I'm completely done with my hideout, so I just need to finish up the upgrades, or the fact that they just need to, I don't know, what would you call it, like, just press a button and then finish up the upgrades and such. And then afterwards I will most likely be switching, because it's probably only going to be like 1.5 hours, something like that, of Synduality. So I'm going to be switching over to SteamWorld build, as I also need to go a little bit further into that one. And then we'll see what happens. We'll soon be over in September, so I want to start to go a little bit into some horror games, but not really horror, but horror themed. And then when we reach October, I really start going into the horror games, as there are quite an amount. I think there's like 3 or 4 that are being released in October that are pretty damn intense looking, and also some things I have in my backlog I also want to play. For example, VR games and such that I've had on the back burner, just waiting for the moment. So yeah, that's about it for today. So and for tomorrow. So thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications for whenever I upload videos. If you're watching this on Twitch and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a follow, so you can get notifications for our live stream. I will usually live stream on Wednesdays around 4 or 5 p.m. CT. That should make it 9 or 10 a.m. CST. Weekends can be a little bit on and off, though I will usually try and live stream around 1 or 2 p.m. CT. That should make it 6 or 7 a.m. CST. So, thanks for watching, take care, in the next video, I'll live stream. Bye!